Welcome back to the cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now the price of Ethereum has seen a perfect retest of this previous line of resistance, and we are continuing to form this bullish pattern for Ethereum. But just before we talk about that, let's talk about the 4-hour time frame. First of all, just giving you a quick recap, especially for the new viewers on the channel. Around 5 days ago, we saw this bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame for Ethereum, and then that obviously led into some short-term bearish price action over the next few days. But then just yesterday, what I was talking about was a small bullish divergence. As you can see, we formed lower lows in the price, but slightly higher lows in the 4-hour RSI. And around that sort of time, we were also approaching a bullish cross in the 4-hour MACD. And so it was because of those two signals that we talked about right here that resulted in this bearish divergence coming to an end, and obviously us flipping bullish after seeing a small bullish divergence. And on top of that, of course, we have been looking at the parabolic stop and reverse indicator on the 12-hour time frame to also determine that short-term cool-off in the price of Ethereum. And just recently, over the past 1 day, we have officially seen this flip bullish again on the 12-hour chart. So obviously this is a good sign to see for Ethereum, but we are still waiting on the price oscillators. I'm talking about the RSI and the MACD on the 12-hour chart to flip bullish again. First of all, in the 12-hour MACD, we are yet to see a bullish cross at the time of recording this video, and once we see that bullish cross, we also need to see a 12-hour candle close in order to confirm that 12-hour bullish cross in the MACD. And looking in the RSI, right now we are sitting in lower highs, which is okay while the price is in lower highs, but if the price action breaks into a new higher high, then we need to see a higher high in the RSI, because obviously if we don't see that, if the RSI remains in lower highs while the price action potentially puts in a new higher high, then that would simply be another bearish divergence, which is not good for the price of Ethereum. But here on the daily time frame for Ethereum, we have just seen a very nice bounce from this range of support that we've been talking about for a few months now, actually, and that was the bounce that we needed to see in order to continue to form this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is technically a bullish pattern. So far, we've already seen the left shoulder, we have already seen the head, and right now we are potentially forming the right shoulder. But it is important to mention that this pattern is not confirmed until we complete the right shoulder and break above this neckline, which is right now coming in at just above 3,200. And if you've been watching some of my other Ethereum update videos, you would know that the 50% level is coming in at around 3,250, which is almost exactly where Ethereum got rejected at around a week ago. Now, if we can see a confirmed breakout above that point of resistance, then obviously we'll set up a bullish price target to the upside, considering this is a bullish pattern. And if we go from the bottom of these candle closes, a more conservative bullish price target would be coming in at almost 4,500 US dollars per Ethereum. But if we go from the actual low, the bottom of this candle wick right here, then that would give us a price target at around 5,100 US dollars per Ethereum. So basically, if we see a confirmed breakout above around 3.3k, then in that case, according to this pattern right here, we'll be looking towards the mid to high $4,000 price range. But there is a couple important points to mention here. First of all, as I just said, we first need to see a confirmed breakout above the neckline in order to even confirm these price targets. And even if we see a confirmed breakout here and activate these price targets, that does not mean Ethereum is going to take a straight line up towards those prices. Obviously, we're going to find some resistance along the way. But while we're here on the daily time frame for Ethereum, some incredibly simple analysis will tell you that Ethereum is finally confirming this breakout to the upside with a successful retest of this previous descending line of resistance, which is now acting as new support, which is obviously a bullish signal. And this is simply the type of thing that we normally see at trend reversals, when the trend is finally shifting from a downtrend and we're breaking above resistance, flipping it into new support. That's how you know that we are starting to flip much more bullish in terms of the trend. But keep in mind, we cannot call this a daily uptrend until we officially form at least one new higher high on the chart and at least one new higher low, which we have potentially just seen a higher low, but we are yet to put in a new higher high on the daily time frame for Ethereum. But with that being said, now taking a look at one of Ethereum's most accurate indicators, which is the parabolic stop and reverse indicator on the 4-day time frame. In fact, if you're zooming out further on the charts over the past 2 years, looking at the buy signal, so I'm talking about the green dots just here, this indicator has had a 100% accuracy over the past 2 years on this time frame at calling new bullish trends. And if you're zooming out even further, looking at Ethereum's entire price history ever since 2015, we have only ever seen 2 false bullish signals throughout Ethereum's entire price history. So like I said, this parabolic stop and reverse indicator on the 4-day time frame is incredibly accurate at determining new uptrends in the price of Ethereum once we start seeing these green dots show up. And obviously we have only just seen 2 green green dots, which means we are only just beginning this major move to the upside according to this indicator. And now taking a look at the 3-day time frame for Ethereum, and more specifically looking at the 3-day MACD, because we have only just seen a confirmed bullish cross. The last 3 daily candle close was a little over half a day ago, and it was only that recent 3 daily candle close that just cemented this bullish cross in place. And you can simply take a look at some other examples where we've seen a bullish cross in the 3-day MACD. And what's very interesting is these bullish crosses in the 3-day MACD do not happen at the exact Ethereum bottom looking in the price action. A lot of the time they happen after the price already bottomed out around 1 to 2 weeks ago. And basically this is just an extra confirmation signal on the chart telling us that we are potentially only just beginning this new uptrend in the price of Ethereum. And also what is interesting is the fact that we normally have a leading indicator for these bullish crosses here in this MACD, which is a breakout in the 3-day RSI. Obviously, we have already seen that around 2 weeks ago, and the long-term subscribers on this channel would know that I've been covering these sort of signals on the channel for around 2 months now. But with that being said, even though we've got a lot of bullish signs on the chart, we still don't have no bearish signs. We have some bearish patterns like this bearish fractal on the larger time frames. But keep in mind, even though this fractal is technically forming, it has not confirmed the outcome just yet, because for that to happen, the Ethereum price would essentially have to break into a new lower low on the macro chart, so breaking below around 2.2k. And as of right now, at the time of recording this video, we are a fair way off that, but this is still just something to keep in the back of your mind to keep yourself grounded. And for any of you holding altcoins, pay attention to this. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart on the daily time frame, and right now we are currently seeing a bearish divergence in the daily Bitcoin dominance. So what does this actually mean? Well, it means that the short-term uptrend in the Bitcoin dominance that we've seen over the past 1 month is potentially losing momentum. And so because of that, we could possibly see some sideways price action in the Bitcoin dominance or a possible pullback in the Bitcoin dominance. And in that scenario, if the Bitcoin dominance pulls back to the downside, then that would be bullish for the overall altcoin markets, because if Bitcoin is losing dominance, that basically means that altcoins are gaining dominance. So like I said, if you are in the altcoin market, definitely pay attention to this. And obviously, I'll be sure to keep you updated every single day here on the channel. And if you appreciate these updates, please feel free to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so that you don't miss out on any of these important updates that I post every single day. And before you click off, especially for the new viewers on the channel, make sure you're checking out one of these uploads that are popping up right here, because these 2 videos can potentially help you make a lot more money in the crypto markets. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.